Hello everyone and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. My name is Daniel Parks, and in this episode we're going to be taking another trip. This time we're going from Palermo, which is where I dropped off my last one, to Catania. I think that's how you say that. And it's just a little bit further south. Then I'm going to try to go from there and head back up north and try to hit some of those other Italy places up there. I need to actually explore more of this map. I don't think I've ever actually been... I've had the Vive la France. I don't think I've actually even spent any time in there either, so that's going to be pretty fun. But let's go ahead and head to... Oh, I just had it. Oh, I need to click on this one. That's why I couldn't find it. No, this one. All right, so if you guys are new here, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you guys like the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a huge thumbs up. So go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Go ahead and shift into gear, turn on my lights. Make sure the brights are off. We should be good to go. ELO lines. Oh, this is a lot bigger trailer. This will be a lot easier for me. Let's go ahead and go into our view. Our, what I'm going to think of as a good thing to call this. Let's see. It's going to be our scenery view. So I'm going to call it the scenery view. But I'll go into the scenery view here in a second. Make sure I get out of the other view. So I've got to be able to see left and right, and I can't do that in that view. You can't change it. You can't change it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a right here. Oh, that's another right. And then taking a left. This is another big city. Park it right here. This truck sounds rough. This is going to be a pretty short run. It's only 3 hours and 1 minute. And the guy's turning. Alright, there we go. But hang onto the right side of the road here. Oh, speeding. I can't get any more tickets, man. Ruining my company is what they're doing. Man, this city looks awesome. It really does. I like the bicycles. You know, it's just one of those things where you hear all of these things. You see stuff in the movies where you see a lot of bicycles and scooters. And there's a freaking scooter. But you see all of these things, and I'm sure that's the way it is. You know, if it's not, I'm sure you guys would be complaining about it, right? I've never been there to Italy or anything. That's literally one of my favorite places that I want to visit. Well, it is not literally. It is the place I want to visit. When I grow up, I guess. When you have a wife and son to pay for, it's one of those things. Eventually, I will. My wife and I will probably take a trip there sometime. But you see all of these things, and it just reminds you, and it gives the ambiance of what you have grown up feeling like it's like. Of course, you have the old timey bikes. The bigger front wheel, the big front wheels, and really. It's okay for talking and driving. Look at that. Well, you got to get me for something. It can't be speeding because I was following the rules of the road. Whatever. Whatever, man. I'm just here to have fun. Just here to have fun. Put the light right there. The corner. There we go. I'll take it. I really like this DLC so far. I really do. I have played this. This is the interesting thing, okay? So I got this DLC pack, the Italia DLC pack, and I have already played more than I played the New Mexico DLC pack for ATS, which is pretty sad. I mean, I've already taken more trips than I did on the other one, and it's just because I really like this game. I love the scenery. I love seeing all of these things, and that's the important thing for me. If I'm going to play something, I'm going to play it a lot. I want to make sure I enjoy it. Because especially for like subscribers and stuff like that, they don't want to see crap if I don't enjoy it. Because you can always tell when the person doesn't really enjoy it and they're just doing it to get a video out there. And that's why I don't have a whole lot on the New Mexico DLC. I like it, it's fine, but it's just not as, it's not like this. You know what I mean? It has fewer roads. This one has different, you know, you could deliver on the end of a dirt road. You know what I mean? Like, that part is cool to me. Look at that hotel parking. I assume I can go sleep right there. That's really awesome. What are the red, I keep seeing on the, like on the sides of the road, you know, those of you, my friends, you know, overseas here, on this left side right here, what is that little thing right there? You guys let me know in the comments below. I don't think I've ever seen it before, and I've never seen it here for sure. So I don't know. Oh man, so cool. Man, that's an expensive looking car. And what is the sign? So I see the sign with the red line going through it. What does that mean? I rely on you guys. That's part of having a community, though. It's so funny when people, yeah, they think like, oh, this guy's an idiot. But then I'm like, you know, that's what the point of having a community is. You know, it's not just a community here in the U.S. It's a community on a global scale, right? Being able to have friends and people I can communicate with at other places and in other countries and stuff like that, so I can learn different cultures, which is one of my favorite things to do. I want to be able to learn these things. I'm never going to know until I either visit A or B, actually, you know, be able to have somebody tell me. So, you know, you guys know a lot more than I do in that regard if you play Euro Truck Simulator, or, you know, if you just happen to know it, you know, why not let me know? There we go. I'm good. Just turn on my, I think I'm good here. Go ahead and merge over. I just didn't want to get out of this view. I like this view because, again, it kind of gives that scenic view of everything. I want to be able to see the things. See all the things. Man, that car's smashing it. Little blueberry up there. I should have actually went ahead and into that gas station strictly because it would have marked that as been there, done that, sold the t-shirt. But up here, I'm actually going to be going a different way than I have before. Into a place, an unknown area. There we go. Taking a right here. Pretty nice little corner. It's not too sharp. Of course, it doesn't take forever to get around it either, so go ahead and merge over to the right lane. Get in the slow lane. And it's what those arrows are. Like, they are hardcore aiming to the right side, and then you have these that are going straight. I assume that's what that is. Of course, here I am. I just realized I'm doing this nighttime as well. So I'm going to sleep. I don't know if I can. If I find a rest stop between here and there, I mean, it's only an hour and 55 minutes from here. Hopefully I'll find a spot that I can sleep. And then I'll go ahead and sleep. I think I have plenty of time before this needs to be delivered. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's hitting the wrong buttons. All right, so... So I've got... Yeah, I don't have time. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I'll start the next one and then rest on that place wherever I end up. I'll just rest there. Make it easier on myself. Oh, look at that. I want to go on that side. Just because it looks cooler. The grass is greener on the other bridge. making a little bit of money though. I got 22,876 euros. Not too shabby. Could be worse. I would assume it could be worse. Of course, I've already paid half of that in fines. Whether it's speeding or car accidents or freaking red light fine. That one's still stupid. I think it should only count if your truck passes that line. Like if your back wheels, your tandem wheels, if they end up past it, I think that would warrant the fine, right? Because you're clearly going through that red light. I, on the other hand, was barely past that line. I didn't deserve it, man. Getting mistreated. Like they want my number. Oh yeah, and not just those fines, but also freaking having to call in the service tow truck to come get me out of that freaking toll booth. Because I found the only broken one in here, apparently. Uh-oh. So I'm slowing it down. 57 minutes. Yeah, so there's a rest stop. I'll stop at the rest stop on the way back through. I think that would be neat too if you had like a, you know, like, cause I was looking at that sign and it shows fuel and it shows sleep and it also shows food, right? I think that would be cool if they had like little fast food restaurants or something where you could just pull up to the window and order some food or something like that. I think that would be neat. I never thought about that, to be 150% honest. I never once thought about that. Of course, it's a truck driving simulator, but that's the life of a truck driver, right? And it kind of goes around to kind of some of the other things I've talked about in other episodes where you have your, you know, DOT, which, you know, is a U.S. thing, and, you know, I don't know what the European counterpart to that is. But, you know, you have the DOT who watches and makes sure everybody is taking enough sleep and they are only allowed to work so many hours. Really? Oh my gosh, that was $500. I didn't even see it drop. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Oh well. I need to quit worrying about it. It's going to happen anyway. I need to actually get somebody working for me, and then they can pay my fines. Anyways, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that speeding ticket. Come on, car, get out of here. Actually, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, well, I know what I was talking about. What was I saying? I was talking about the food, and it'd be great if you had the food and be able to pull that up. Oh, DOT, that's right. Good grief. It's been a long day. I had to work all day and then try to play games. So mind is blown. So, you know, you have your DOT to where, you know, they make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Your records are up to date and things like that. And the weird thing is that in American Wheels of Steel, or 18 Wheels of Steel, they had where, you know, people that would work for you, they would have, you know, resting for a certain amount of time and, you know, trying to keep up with those records. I think that would be neat if they incorporated that into, I don't know if, you know, Euro Truck Simulator has the same standards or would have the same standards. You know, American Truck Simulator, I know for sure. I'm just going based on what I know, right? So American Truck Simulator would definitely have that and actually have to rest for a certain amount of time. And now really more than likely what's going to end up happening is maybe whenever it gets bigger and they put like the whole states, you know, all of the U.S. in there, that might be something that they add in later on, but I don't know. By the time that happens, they're going to have a new game. Yeah, got me another progress, achievement progress. Let's go ahead and go into this view. I guess they're going to let me go. I don't know what that guy's stopping in the middle of the road for. All right, let's go ahead and turn these bad boys off. That's the thing, is I could back up a trailer all day with these little mirrors. Because, I mean, it's like zoomed in. You can really see what you need to see. But I like a challenge. Daff. About to see that one. Skadoosh. A Kia. Can't believe it's already December, y'all. This is absolutely unbelievable. Already December. And the funny thing is this DLC, you know, most of the time it was available later this year. It's like, what? When is that supposed to be? Who would have thought it would have been December 5th? That's funny. All right, got a turn right here. Oh, that's a quick turn. All right. Of course, you have bicycles over by the thing over there. They bike to work. All right, so right down there. We over here to my left. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and go around the building. This is a lot bigger of a trailer. It's going to be a lot easier to back up than the smaller guys. They get away from you, man. It's like that and goosenecks. Well, this is technically a gooseneck. But, you know, like they have the same kind of issue. You know, things can really get out of hand quickly. I'm flat out using both lanes here. It's not like we're expecting a lot of traffic out of here either. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and back this bad boy up. Use that trailer brake a little. A little bit. I think I used it too much, though. There you go. Let's go ahead and go forward. There we go. There we go. Much better. I like all the lights working on the trailer. Nice and smooth like. Oh. Too far back. There we go. Perf. All right. That was a short run. All right. Smoked eel. Delivered from Palermo to Catania? Whatever. I'm sure how you guys will correct me. I'm sure of it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Euro Truck Simulator in the Italia DLC. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a huge thumbs up. If you guys are new here, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.